Hello, hello, hello. A very warm welcome to another webinar, guys. I welcome you behalf from the financial analyst team. A very warm welcome to this today's webinar. I'm really excited to see you all together. It's a new stream, and in the last stream we have discussed about a lot of things. I welcome you all behalf from the financial analyst team. It's an amazing to see you once again into the stream. I hope you all guys are doing amazing. For this week, we will be trying to talk about financial market to the best possible extent. Apart from this, I'll try to give you some trading advice, some trading ideas on which we will be trying to build a good profitable potential trade for ourselves. I'm really excited, especially for today. Unfortunately, I think, guys, you will not be seeing the comment session, right? In order to help with that, I have forwarded the request. Unfortunately, as of now, due to some technical reasons, I am not able to uh, see your comments. I will have to forward your concern to the concerned department. Just give me a minute, guys. Let me just send the details right away. And in the meantime, let me know how was your last week. Was it profitable, and did you made a profit on that or not? Okay, so yeah, the request has been raised. Just give me 3 to 4 minutes. The stream In the stream you will be able to see my live chat. So again, a very warm welcome to the special webinars. I welcome you all. Thank you very much for joining. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be your financial analyst for today's webinar. There are a lot of factors that I really want you to take a very closer look on. I'll be guiding you about how the financial market works. At the same time, we will be taking some live trades in my trading account to maximize your trading knowledge. I'm very keen on understanding about there are some factors. In fact, in this week, not only on this week but in the next week, I'll also try to give you some good trading advice. Starting from, I believe, 16th of April, we will have amazing trading ideas, because there the earning season will be starting. Yes, the wait has been over. Earning results comes once in every 3 months, and it usually goes for around like 25 to 30 days. And using this analogy, guys, you can make amazing returns, profitable returns in your trading account. Starting from, I have some examples for Nvidia. I also have examples for, we can also take an Nvidia, Netflix, eBay, 3M. A lot of companies were able to give us profit more than around 200 to 300% just in a single day. Okay, so guys, what I want you to do is to refresh your window right now, and you will be able to see the comment section there. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to read your comments and I'll try to guide you to the best possible extent from my end. My only objective is to take this webinar is to get in touch with you and get to know how your trading going on so far and what sort of role I can play to make your journey as smooth as possible. Okay, so we have some comments going on. Amazing. Rakhi ji said, hello sir, I am from Haridwar. Okay, a very warm welcome, Rakhi ji. Mr. Salim ji said, hello. Hello Salim ji, how are you doing? Salim ji said, I am from Pakistan. A very warm welcome, sir. We have a very global audience, and thank you very much. The people do join us from a very different location. So we all are congratulating you for you joining this webinars, and our objective again is to help our clients to the possible extent from our end. Okay, so Mr. Salim ji said, only my loss. I'm very sorry for your loss, Mr. Salim. Let me know how you are trading going on so far. What sort of trading you are doing right now? Is it in fixed time mode or forex mode? If it is in a fixed time trade mode, tell me what a trading strategy are you applying on that. and what is the expiration time. From this I will be able to understand your trading pattern, and I'll try to guide you on that part. Mr. Akshit ji said hello Akshit ji, how are you doing? अक्षित जी सेंट रिप्लाई, सर मैंने नए ट्रेडिंग के लिए नया पीसी लिया है, उसके अंदर में मेरा सारा कैपिटल ख़त्म हो गया है, अब मेरे पास सिर्फ 700 रुपये बचे हैं, अब मुझे उसको कैसे यूज़ करना है, प्लीज़ सजेस्ट करें. अक्षित जी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, now your trading journey will begin. Now you will be in a complete focus set of mind, since you have invested capital, just in terms of market analysis, and on the broader skin you will be able to watch the candle in more efficient way. But there is absolutely no difference when you are taking trades in the desktop mode or on the mobile mode, since it is a compact view. Yeah, you will be able to see everything into the small sections, whereas if you want to see the candles on the higher or with the broader screen, laptop or desktop, you may choose whatever you feel good in it. So Akshit ji, we have 700 capitals. Save your capital, sir, because starting from 15th to 16th of April, we will have amazing trading ideas lined up for us, and definitely would love to help you on that. So make sure, guys, starting from April 15th or 16th, you will be regular into the webinar, because there will be a lot of trading advice. In fact, I would love to take one special webinar on the basis of earning calendar, so that you can get to know about that, because fundamental analysis works miraculously well. If you know technical analysis, that's fine, but at the same time, if you know fundamental analysis, that would be cherry on the cake, because in fundamental analysis we have a greater trading advantages. Mr. Kalastar ji said, sir, is time trade kar sakte hain? Right now it's completely fine to take trades, because the market seemingly a little stable, not that. And here I'll show you how to take trades using a very simple approach. So it really doesn't matter. For today, the name of the strategy that we'll be working on would be sliding on averages. Now the beauty of sliding on averages, it is available to all the clients. It doesn't matter whether you are an advanced status client, starter status client, or an expert status client. Mr. Siv KD Gamer said, hello sir, I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand. A very warm welcome, sir. I love that place. Thank you very much for joining the webinar. Mr. Wali Khan said, hello sir, a very warm welcome to the stream. Mr. Salim, kindly send me your group. Sir, you can join our stream, and if you want to join, I think you can go out on Olymp Trade. We on a Telegram channel, we have a special dedicated group. You can join it, Olymp Trade. Yeah, you can search in the Telegram Olymp Trade, and just in case if you need some more details, you can reach out to the help section, and they will be forwarding you the links for the Telegram channel. Go to the support section, into the chat center, and all the details will be there only. Mr. Manish said, hello sir. Hello Manish ji, a very warm welcome. Mr. Salim Ali ji said, only my loss $500 loss. I'm very sorry and for this unfortunate incident, Mr. Ali. I'm very disheartened by the fact that a lot of people I talk about, and if they are beginner or do not have any knowledge in trading, and they start trading without having a proper knowledge or education, they keep on trading and investing, and these are the major drawbacks that every trader go through. So dear team, remember this. As a beginner trader, your objective is to learn as much as possible, and once you learn enough, then you start making money. Let me give you an example. Suppose a lot of people in India are engineers, pass from the different colleges. To complete a degree in engineering and to learn everything about the engineering for the specific stream, you need to spend your rigorous 4 years. 4 years, guys. And then after that, you keep on implementing the ideas that you learned in engineering into the practical world. That is what I mean to say. You spend 4 years to learn something. It takes some time from few days to month to learn about trading. And once you know about it, you will get to know about a lot of perks which are associated with it. Why not many people are able to make profit into the financial market? The very first reason which I come to the conclusion from the number of conversation that I had with clients is the lack of knowledge, right? Lack of knowledge is one of the worst thing that can happen. Every trader need to start their trading journey at least from something, right, from the beginning. So if you are beginner trader and watching to learn about the financial market, so very first thing that you have to do is to learn with the candlestick formation, Japanese candlestick. It's a ready to go tool available there. And in fact, we have some special channel dedicated, I think, into the Olymp Trade India channel. You can see this from scratch we have made a series of videos in which onto the home page you can see that from starting how to learn trading, all is been demonstrated. We have created a playlist for that, and you can actually check that, guys, because it is an amazing tool to understand the financial market to the best possible extent. Unfortunately, I'm losing your comments, but I'll get to your comments, guys. There is nothing to worry about. I'll go through your all your comments. I'm really overwhelmed by your comments because this is the best way of interacting with you, and from the comment window I can know what is happening with you and your financial market journey, your trading journey, and I would love to assist you on your trading journey. Okay, we have one comment. All right. Hello, sir. I'm from Gujarat. Welcome, sir. Raki ji said I have lost 1700 rupees. I'm very sorry for all your losses, guys. But if you mention your losses, tell me why you are making mistakes. The first one is trading psychology, and the second one is money management. You have to learn about that. Once you learn about the risk and money management principle, is one of the best indications. If you don't know, comment in the comment window. I'll teach you easiest way to understand risk and money management concept. In the meantime, I'll be showing you some good trading advice. Let me go through your comments one by one, and then we'll split this session into the two segments. The very first session will be dedicated on the market analysis and what do we think about the existing market, and the second analysis we will be trying to take some live trades on my trading account based on the simple trading strategy. So let me just go through your comments one by one, and then we'll switch to the live trading part. Mr. Salim Ali ji says, हमारे सर signal में help करो. Sir, I would love to teach you about the signal, but the part is, when you follow someone else's signals, there is a possibility that it can go for the toss. Why not learn how to decipher signals from the market, right? So suppose you find a signals and you want to execute a trade based on that. But at the same time, you need to understand that whether the signal is like a falsified signals or is it the correct signal which has been forming. And if it is, you have to verify using the different sort of indicators and oscillators. Never rely on anyone for the signals. That is why in Olymp Trade, we promote teaching you how to understand different signals and the different time. Mr. Salim Ali ji said, Sir, Urdu mein baat kare. Unfortunately, Mr. Ali, you joined the session on the Olymp Trade Global channel, in which all the conversation has been held into the English language for our global audience. But just in case, if you are looking for the Hindi or Urdu language, you can search into the YouTube Olymp Trade India, and there you find all the webinars. I too do sessions on the Olymp Trade India, and that too on to my live trading account. Okay, let me just while having a conversation, I'm just continuously watching the market and seeing any potential entry points. Do we have it here or not? Let me draw a little trend line. Guys, do not copy my trades. I'm just taking trades based on the candlestick formation here. Let me just reduce it to the risk-free trades, and there we go. Okay, this is just the candlestick formation. Based on the candlestick formation and the trend analysis, we are taking some trades. Okay, Let me just read all your comments, guys. I'm very sorry it is taking a little while. I'm really happy that since you joined this stream and having an active conversation, this is an best part for me understanding this. सुरेश जी ने कहा है, हेलो सर, हाउ आर यू, कौन सा स्ट्रैटेजी इज बेस्ट है ट्रेडिंग के लिए? Any strategy which basically gives you profit is one of the best trading strategy, trust me. Never rely on a single trading strategy. I usually have 5 active trading strategy in backend. If one of the strategy is not working, I'll switch to another trading strategy just to know what accuracy rate I'm getting it on. So yeah, changing trading strategy is something that you can rely on, guys. Don't stick to any single strategy for that moment. We keep on changing the strategy. If we have the signal, we'll take the trade. If we don't have the signal, we will not take a single trade on it, based on it. Okay. Mr. Shukla said, sir, please forex mode strategy. I have asked earlier, please. Vishnu ji, I would love to, but today's stream is completely dedicated on, I think, on the simple trading strategy that we are learning for today. However, the same strategy you can use it for on the forex market as well, onto the forex market. So don't worry. Every trade that we will take will be a very calculated risk that I'm taking, and even if you see I'm taking trades with the higher volume, is because I have capital accordingly. I will never go out on a trade and invest a very heavy amount in it unless and until I'm very sure about it. But you can never know what will happen into the financial market, because financial market have its own way of working. Okay, so all right, let's jump into the main trading part. Okay, let me give you some good trading advice for today. So guys, the very first trading advice which I am thinking of right now, look into the very close variation into the USD JPY. Right, let me select USD JPY. What I'm doing, I'm selecting the graph for a complete day in May now. Now watch it very closely. You can see this. What is this? This is a resistance point, guys. 151.873. If I'll switch the graph to 7 days, can you see this? This is one of the highest price that this asset was able to reach into the previous segments, and right now it's very close to this. So if you want, I can draw a horizontal line on this. Okay, now watch it, guys. Here 1, 2 and 3, that means this is a very strong resistance point, guys, and this resistance points can help us to understand that USD JPY at its core, it is very close to this highest level. Now anytime soon this will again reattempt to break this level. Now in order to understand, let me just took a trade into the forex market into the upward direction, because I strongly believe that USD JPY will rise. It has to rise. USD JPY will try to break this level once more, and once it does, guys, we can make a lot of profit in it. So there are a couple of ways that we can do that. The first one is it will try to reach these specific levels. So if you want to test this one out, you can go to the demo account, switch the moderate multiplier of around 200. As soon as it hit like around 20 to 15% of the profit margin, you will close the trade then and there, rather than staying at that very specific level. So there are some trades which we have taken around $170. Okay, so the trade which was taken on this asset is what I have seen. I watched the graph for 5 minutes duration. I have seen the market has been steadily pushing itself into the upward direction, and you heard the term in English, we say it as trend is your friend. Never go against the trend, and that is why we executed a trade on this. The first section. I hope you understood, guys. USD JPY is very close to 152 level. Let it move into the upward direction, and as soon as it tries to hit around 152 level, we can keep a very close, very small stop loss, and then put a trade into the downward direction, which in fact I have taken a trade on this based on this trading idea here. See, guys, we did executed a trade on this, and the market now started pushing itself or pumping itself into the upward direction. It's a good news for us that the market will soon try to recover itself from this bottom position. So it's a very good level of support right now here. Okay, I think I missed your comments. I'm very sorry. Let me just get back to your comments once again. Sir, can you suggest me best indicator for trade? We will do some live trades for today, guys. Don't worry about that. Mr. Dheeraj said, please, sir, please suggest. What do you want me to suggest? How are you? Kaun si strategy? As I told you, Mr. Dheeraj, no trading strategy can be 100% accurate. But I'll try to understand what your trading analytics will go, and we'll try. Usually tend to have around 4 to 5 trading strategies. You can watch our previous streams and get an idea how the different trading strategy works under the different circumstances. Excuse me. Mr. Saksham Shukla ji said, sir, Nifty kya hai? It's a very good question, but I didn't get your question, sir. Mr. Salim है, sir, आप trading time करो, आप ट्रेडिंग किस टाइम करोगे? सर, अभी हम ट्रेडिंग शुरू करेंगे. अभी हाल ही में आपने देखा होगा, यू रिसेंटली हैव सीन दैट आई डिड टुक अ ट्रेड ऑफ अराउंड हाउ मच, अराउंड $200, and that trade was profitable. So we did take 2 trades, out of which both of them were negative, but what we did, there was an excellent signal on the Mooch index in which all the losses that we had in last 2 trades for $10-50 has been completely recovered by $170 and $17. So as I told you, martingale approach works effectively well, but you need to understand how to work with the martingale approach. Do not go more than 4 trades if possible, because it is a very capital intensive approach. Alright, so let's do some live trading, guys, for today. So for today we will be learning about a very simple trading strategy. And in the meantime, I'll show you good trading advice on Forex as well, guys. Usman ji said video quality is bad. Sir, Usman ji, what you can do, you can select on to the settings option into your mobile and select the quality to the highest level. You can also select 1080, and then you can watch the stream on the high definition part. Mr. Usman said, sir, price action sikha de. Usman ji, I would love to. We will also take some live trades using the price action. Mr. Pradeep ji said, how much capital requires to start earn around 10,000 rupees per day? Pradeep ji, you can make $10,000-$50. No problem in it. But the part about I'm telling you is, we will risk just 5 to 10% of the capital. So suppose you want to make around 10,000 rupees per day. In that situation, I think you will need around a lakh rupee or more than that, because 10% capital is what you are aiming for. So if 10% is equal to 1,000 rupees, then you have to switch to the around, at least you need to have a lakh rupees in your trading account based on the capital. But I would suggest you to start from the smallest value. That is, like, start earning around 1,000 rupees per day, then switch your goal to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, and once because when you will be earning a little higher amount, at the same time you will also be learning about the financial market. So that is it. Okay, so let's start our trading, guys. As you can see the name of the stream, today we'll be learning about a very simple approach, and this is exclusively can be used on any platform of your choice, even into the Indian market. Like, this strategy works miraculously well. So what you need to do, you can click on this A symbol, technical analysis symbol, exclusively on our platform. You can use it effectively. What you can do, can you see this A symbol? This is technical analysis symbol. Click in here. As I told you, this is one of the easiest trading strategy. Easiest trading strategy. You go on to the strategy section, and here you scroll it down. This strategy is available to all the traders. It doesn't matter whether you are starter status, advanced status, or expert status client. You click on the sliding on average strategy and press enable strategy option. It comprises of two different SMAs. Let me just mark this SMA a little thicker one so that we will be able to watch it effectively. Alright, this is our strategy, guys. Sliding on averages. That means every trade we will be taking based on two different set of SMAs. In case you don't know how to use this strategy, again you click on this A symbol, strategy section, first apply this, and if you want to watch a video demonstration of it, it's also available. Okay, can you see this? A video option available. You click in here, a video playback will show you how this trading strategy works. Let me show you how effective this trading strategy is. Okay, just a second. I think we got a little signal in here. Let me switch to the smallest capital amount now. We are little late to open up the trade, around 2 minutes, because the signal was generated around couple of minutes ago. Now here it's the resistance points. Let's wait for this candle to break this resistance line, and then we will take a downtrend, because here the signal is generated. Now how to read this signal, guys? It's very easy. You will be able to see two different lines. The smaller one, we call it as SMA 4, and the blue line we call it as SMA 60, SMA 460 combination. SMA, simple moving average. It is not EMA, exponentially, or WMA, weighted moving average. It's a simple moving average. Now it is way effective, guys, compared with some of the strategy that you have used earlier. Now how to understand this trading strategy? So the very first thing that you will see, when the smallest SMA, that is SMA 4, crosses another SMA, which is SMA 60, from top to bottom. Can you see this? It is crossing from top to bottom. At that very moment, we can open up a trade in downward direction. When the bigger SMA, when the smaller SMA crosses the bigger SMA from top to bottom, it's a downtrend signal. The same goes for here. If the smallest SMA, that is in this situation SMA 4, crosses another SMA from bottom to top, we can open up an uptrend. Let's do some live trading for the demonstration. Just in case if you see some signals, let me know, guys. We will be executing a trade. The crossover was here, and from this level it basically bounced off, and it is still struggling to keep up with it. So right now this is not a very good signal. I will switch it. Remember, if you are not very sure about it, skip the signal. Can you see the guys? The smallest SMA, SMA 4, crosses another SMA from bottom to top, and here we could have easily executed an upward trend. But right now the signal, the candle is red. It would be very risky, but let me do one thing. Even though this is not a good signal to take a trade on, 1, 2, 3, based on the price action level, it is showing us a downtrend, but we will not take a trade on it unless and until it's a fresh signal. Okay, these lines haven't crossed each other yet. We do not have signal here yet. Let's skip it. Guys, remember, the ideal thing is you keep on changing the asset unless and until you find a signal. Okay, here is the resistance level. Okay, we can draw a trend line here. It's a very good level of resistance. Guys, remember this. all index, may it be Asia Composite, Commodity Composite, or Europe Composite Index, they works miraculously well on the support and resistance level. Can you see this? It's very evident from the last figure that it's a resistance level. All right, and here the market plumb down, and we cannot rely on it right now because the signal is not there yet. Let's skip the asset once again. Do we have a resistance here? Yes, it's a very close resistance level. We can actually draw a trend line based on this. If you want, I can show you right now. Just a second. We'll draw a trend line. Let's just open up a risk-free trade because the signal hasn't been there yet, and that is why we are using risk-free trade. So that means even the trade is non-profitable, we won't lose a single thing in here. Okay. Yeah. Let's change the asset. Guys, tell me when there is a crossover happening. Now, if the crossover is not happening on 1 minute's duration, we will kindly switch to 5 minutes duration then. Anil Sharma ji said price action is of no use in trading FTT. It is. Because if you draw trend line, support and resistance level line, they do work. So there is a sudden market volatility which we can see it in here. So I think there is a big economic news probably has released, and that is why one of the biggest candle formation that you can see. Right now we do not have any signals here yet. The crossover isn't been happening right now. Let's try to switch between one asset to another one and then try to apply this again on the higher segments. Mr. Pradeep ji said, thank you, sir. You're welcome, Anil ji. Pradeep ji, what are the values of these two EMAs? Anil ji, these are not EMAs, these are simple moving averages. If you can see it here, it's been already written SMA 4 and SMA 60. These combination, yeah, it takes a little time for the signal to get created. Yeah, it does take a little time, but the signals are very good. You just have to wait for the exact moment or the price to happen, the crossover happens, and once it does, we can execute the trade according to the trend. We do not have any signals here yet. The crossover, okay, so here you can see the crossover has happened, right? But we are already 3 minutes late on this. And here the market which we can see is the flattened market. It's a doji candle formation. There is no absolute signal that we are getting in here. Okay, even though the signal is not that good, but I have another risk-free trade. Let me switch into the downward direction, switch the graph to 5 minutes just to cross confirm the signal. It already increased rapidly. Now the market is flattened. Can you see this? There is no absolute variation. Now if something like this happens, avoid trading on assets like these, because in the flattened market you never want to lose your hard-earned amount. Okay, it's very close right now, and there is a support level. Let's wait for this line to break this level, and the crossover hasn't happened yet. I hope the crossover will be happening here very soon. So let's give it a favorite mark. Guys, tell me in which asset are you seeing the signals? I'll execute the trade on that. No signal in here. Do we have any signals in commodity composite index? Anil Sharma ji said most of the new traders comes with $10 deposit and they lose. They try conducting some webinars for them. Anilji, thank you very much, sir. I know we basically want to make a lot of capital from a very small amount, but from the practical point of view, every trader needs to understand that for the financial market to work according to the analysis that you are trying to do will be highly appreciable when you try to learn from the scratch. Try to learn from the scratch, guys. That would be a best advice that I wanted to give you from my end. Let's wait. The crossover is about to happen. Let's wait. The green candle is forming. No absolute signal confirmation here. Let's wait for it. Can we see some sort of pattern in here? Okay. This specific invisible line is acting as a level of support. Let me draw it for you for the better clarity. Horizontal line and here. See, we didn't have the signal here yet, and this candle has never broken this price level. So this specific line is acting as a very good level of resistance. So that is not a very good signal to take a trade on. Gaganji made a comment. Smaller is 4, that is yellow one, and the bigger one is the blue one. Correct. Blue one is the EMA 6 SMA 60. Sorry, SMA, simple moving average of 60. So, what is the best setup for trading? If I trade $100 amount on a one trade, I would never suggest you, sir. So if you are willing to take a trade with a single amount of $100 on a single trade, as I told you, financial market never works according to us. We have to adjust ourselves according to the financial market. Now that is the basic necessity we need to understand. It's just not like, you are not basically putting the entire amount and thinking about the single trade would have been profitable. No, not really. This is not what we are targeting for. We didn't found any signal yet so far. So till the time, let me give you another trading advice. Another trading advice is, guys, have a very closer look on Bitcoin. And there is another asset which is Ethereum. Bitcoin has one of the greatest potential. It will try to break this level once again. $73,000. Single Bitcoin price around 73 is the highest value. Right now, the sideways trend has been going on onto the Bitcoin. So it will try to hit again to this specific highest value. You see, $73,000 value is a very good level of resistance here, but it will try to hit it once again, because all the news I was reading about the Bitcoin was positive, and Bitcoin will again try to hit this level up, and that is one of the reason why I did execute a trade in the Bitcoin into upward direction. Now, second most important update if I wanted to give you is regarding, because if you see the variation in the Bitcoin is not that great. Bitcoin is reaching around 70,000 level, but there is one underperforming asset. We call it as Ethereum. This is a forex trading opportunity. We see there, while it was reaching around 70,000 level, but here in Ethereum, the asset hasn't moved so much yet. There is a $500 difference going on. Its highest potential is around $4,000, guys. You see, it's a 4,000 level. Now that means if the Bitcoin price moves, hear me out, if the Bitcoin price moves even for 2 to 3%, Ethereum can grow as much double of the existing value. As much as the double of the existing value. And that is what you have to be very careful about, guys. Ethereum has a very good potential to rise. And that is what in fact we are targeting. We are trying to maximize our trading profitability based on that. So Ethereum, if you want to test this theory out, go ahead on Ethereum, place an upward trade with 10 as a multiplier and select, like into the demo account, select the SL of minus 50. You can see into the upcoming days, not really now, but in upcoming time, we can see a great opportunity lying ahead with us. We haven't seen any crossover yet. Guys, please let me know into the comment section, is there any crossover happening or not? Mr. Shukla ji said, "Sir, please use desktop mode." Unfortunately, sir, I was having a conversation with a lot of clients, but it depends upon you. Tell me how many of you guys enjoying stream into the mobile version, that is into the portrait section, because I understand a lot of traders are there who basically trade just on the desktop mode and the mobile mode. That's all, not more than that. So if you are willing to have a special session only on to the desktop mode, the next session we can do that. In the next stream we can do that. Absolutely, we can do that. Okay, let us see, do we have a probability of signal in here? Okay, so let me switch the graph to 5 minutes duration, because on the signal, that SMA 4 and 60 combination, there are not many signals here yet. So what we will be doing, we will be doing some price action here. Let's draw a trend line. Okay, let's wait for the moment to happen. Can you see? There's a possible back down from this existing price. Now what we are waiting for is, the candle is now struggling. So whatever strength the first candle has got, the second one has recovered. So we are waiting for the next candle to appear, and if it is break this specific level, then in that situation we will take an trade into the upward direction. Mr. Vishal said, "Sir, your voice is present. Your voice and presence of mind is very clear." Thank you very much, sir. Sir, why not? Mr. Junti said, "Why not currency pairs?" Because if, we would love to take trades on currency pair, but there are no specific signals. We are watching it right now, guys. If you see any signals, if SMA 4 or SMA 60 crossover is happening, type into the comment window and I'll take a trade accordingly. So on the crypto composite index, we did took a trade, and that was based on trend analysis, which we have seen after watching the candle. So there is another trick. Okay, so the trade is profitable. There is another trick in index, right? If you want to know about this index, hear me out. If there are series of red candle happening on index, you can test this one out. If there is a series of red candle happening on index, you can take the trade according to the trend. So the time duration I am selecting here is 1 minute graph, 2 to 3 minutes expiration time. Why not 1 minute expiration time? Because 1 minute expiration time would be very risky to take a trade in. Because you probably have seen, because of these long tails in the candle, that means the market is highly volatile, and there our trade can go for the toss in a very last second or so. That is one of the reason a lot of traders do face difficulties about this, and that is why I'm telling you, try to take trades on basically higher duration, so that the margin between opening and closing should be wider, and our trade would be when, oh, we missed this signal. Right, we draw the trend line in here. That could have been an effective signal, guys. We missed it. Okay, see, this was the part on which I would have effectively taken a trade, and that would have been profitable. But since it is bouncing from this price level, that's why I should reduce my trading volume. I could have taken a trade around $50, but rather than that, I switched to the smaller amount. Rather than taking $50 trade, I take $20 trade, because the signal was not that evident enough. We missed the signal here. We could have taken a trade on this very moment on this green candle, but let's just wait for the momentum to follow. We'll look out for some other trades result. See, as I told you guys, if index usually follows a series of green candles or red candles, you can take the trade along the trend. Mr. Shukla said, what is the reason behind Bitcoin that it will hit again the level? Please explain us why and what is the reason behind it. So from my point of view, all the datas, I think I would also recommend you to go through some channels, especially on Bitcoin, because in Bitcoin there are a lot of news releases there. Now what is happening with the Bitcoin, guys? It is acting as a safe haven, right? I'll show you why. So let's just take an example for gold here, and then I'll give you an example. Gold broken its all record and it is all time high right now, triple to value. And this is what I have exactly told all my clients on yesterday and day before yesterday. Why it is that? Because Fed will be aggressively decreasing their interest rate decisions this year 3 times. So therefore people will tend to invest more in gold. So be prepared for this year, guys. Gold will be hitting new records one after another, because Fed will be decreasing their interest rate, and that is one of the major ways why the gold will be keep on shooting itself into the upward direction. That is the one reason. The second reason is, since people are opting out for only two parts, because Bitcoin, which was struggling couple of years around $14,000 to $15,000 per Bitcoin, right now it is trending around 70,000. And if you want to see why I'm saying you this, let me go to Bitcoin. Alright, and here, guys, watch this very carefully. Okay, now in Bitcoin, let me just remove this strategy right now. Just a second, just to show you something. Okay, as soon as Bitcoin started moving below 60,000, I wanted to show you something. Watch it now. Okay, here, as soon as Bitcoin started pushing itself below 60,000, can you see this tail? A lot of buyers were aggressively buying as soon as it hit 60,000 level. So that means here Bitcoin is refraining to budge below 60,000, and as soon as it hit that, buyers comes into the consideration and made its all-time highest value around $73,000 per barrel. Now again, once it hit the highest value, all-time high, then again some price correction happened, and now again when it hit to around 60,000 level, a lot of buying again happened. So here that we can be very sure that Bitcoin is refraining to budge below 60,000 level, and whenever there is a sideways trend happens, the trend either goes into the two ways. The first one, it will try to move itself into the upward direction. It will try once again to break this existing level. If you watch the history of Bitcoin, every time Bitcoin tries to hit a new record, it usually first of all follows a sideways trend, and then a lot of buying occurs at that very moment to push this specific level. That is what happened, guys. I hope I'm clear on that. Okay, let me go through your comments once again. Why it is that there is no timer in Olymp Trade? It is a timer, sir. Can you see this closing time? Selective of the timing, whatever time that you select, it is there only. See, the closing time is appearing, sir. Mr. Aman Agrawal ji said, sir, Olymp Trade ban ho sakta hai kya? Absolutely not, Aman ji. I'll tell you the reason. Our team is working very effectively and very closely with the Indian government. And there are a lot of clients of ours are from India and different regions, and they are trading effectively. I personally meet around 19 people each and every day from the different geological locations, and they are facing no difficulty absolutely at all. And that is one of the reason. And if you have seen the history of Olymp Trade, it's working from 2014. We do have our financial regulators, and every single trade that you execute, it's been completely verified. It's been completely verified. If you want to check any specific, let's just suppose you want to check Asia Composite Index on a specific time interval. So suppose I want to check what was the exact quote of this asset on what time. So you can click in the quote history, type down the time on which you want to see the exact quote. Your opening and closing can be completely verified. Can you see this? Verify my trade execution certification is there with Olymp Trade. That means every single trade that you have taken is very genuine, and it is also been shared with our regulator, guys. Mr. Aryan Yadav ji said hello. Anil Sharma ji, yes, you are absolutely right. Bitcoin got SEC approval and many big players comes into, so expected to go high. Yes, that is another reason. Correct. Mr. Nomadiac Nepal said today market is volatile. For index, we can see market is a little haywire, and I also have seen that the prices of gold has been increased and decreased unexpectedly. We can expect some good market volatility from these different assets. And okay, so for today we were trying to take some trade using the strategy which is sliding on averages, but unfortunately we haven't found a single signal in here because of the market stability. If we are seeing it in here, not a very good signals we have seen so far, because there is a huge difference. So let me tell you, for all the new traders who have recently joined it, guys, today's webinar is completely based on a very simple trading strategy which is sliding on average. If you don't know with this strategy, you can click on this A symbol. You can see these two parameters, SMA4 and SMA60, have been taken into the consideration. But just in case if you don't remember these numbers, you click on here, go to strategy option and select sliding on averages. And here you can apply the strategy manually by yourself, guys. Okay, we are finding not many signals in here, and that is one of the reason why we took some trades on the trend analysis. Okay, nice. 1 2 3 levels. What's the situation with 1 minute duration? Shall we check it? This candle hasn't been able to broke this specific level. Can you see this? There is a very marginal level of resistance lying in here. We will wait whether this candle will be able to break this level or not. Let me just check few more trades. Okay, composite index is amazing. Let me just put a last trade of ours in upward direction. I hope there is no support or oh, okay, so there is a resistance level lying in here. Okay, so here some of the trades that we have taken for today, guys. Not that many signals were there. Okay, so I think we started our trading with this. Okay, we started with couple of losses, $40 to $10, that is 50. Then we recovered around $20, and then one of the best signals we have seen on the Mooch index around $170, in which like these $50 losses were completely removed. Okay, along with the $17, or here the $46 is also we made a profit on. Let's watch the market carefully right now. Not many signals for today, unfortunately, but there are upcoming opportunities to stay ahead with me. Guys, in the next week, the non-farm payroll will be striking up. And I have created a very simple approach on non-farm payroll, how to trade on the non-farm payroll. I'll teach you how to work up with that as well. Till the time, it is lovely to meet you guys. And I'm very excited, especially from today onwards, because the market is full of all the great opportunities in trading. I'll see you into the next session, and I wish you all a very happy weekend. Spend the time with your loved one, and happy trading, happy making profit, guys. Thank you very much for joining. My name is Akash Malhotra.